On the way out, we spot some bush tucker. That could be a prize ingredient for me to make dessert later. You can't miss these little suckers in the bush. They glow this really bright red colour. And what they are, or what this plant is called, is a native rosella, or another name for it is a native hibiscus. Now, it's actually not a native plant to Australia. It's introduced, and it almost looks like a weed, but it's actually bush tucker. And it's these parts here, these little buds, that's what you want to harvest if you want to use it as bush tucker. Now, you pull out all this stuff on the outside, this red leaves on the outside of those little pod things. And it gives you like a, sort of like a sweet acidic taste. And it goes bright red when you boil them up, and you can make some jam out of them. They're not bad tucker, actually. We keep going, and along the way, the traditional owners do some burn-offs. The way Aboriginal people have been doing land management for thousands of years. It tends to make you drive a bit faster when there's a fire behind you. When the sun's gone, we're all busting for a feed. Well, it's that time of the night again. I've had a bit of a rummage through my box, but it's time for a bit of tucker. Now, I've got the stew going on behind me there on the burner. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have something after the stew. I'm thinking, why don't I make, because I've never made it before, why don't I make a Greek-style yogurt cake with some almonds? And then I've got that native rosella, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to make a bit of a sweet jam or sweet topping to drizzle over the top of it. So that sounds nice. Let's give it a whirl. It's very easy to do. Making cakes are so simple when you got the camp oven, bit of a frying pan, and away we go. So we're going to stick a bit of flour in. I don't know how much, probably about that much in the bottom of the bowl. So we're going to crack those eggs in, 1 and 2. That's where I come with some butter. How much butter? I don't know, about that much. Bit of sugar, about that much. So we'll just roughly mix that up for now. So that's just our dry mix for the minute. So I'm going to get a bit of imitation vanilla. So I've got that in there. We'll do a quick mix of that. So I'm just going to, now there's a little bit of juice on the top of my old Greek-style yogurt there. Well, we're just going to grab a few dollops for now, and we're going to get a feel of the mixture. The yogurt gives it almost like a bitter, refreshing flavour. It's hard to describe. Okay, what have we got? Slithered almonds. Let's give them a whirl. So we'll just chuck a few of those in. So we're going to grease up a pan. We're going to stick that mixture in our bowl. I'm going to go and put that in the camp oven, and then quickly I'll come back and I'll show you how to do this sauce. Now here's all the rosella that I picked. Well, Simon and I picked it, Simon helped. And what I want to do is I want to finely chop it up. So now that's just a matter of... Now what we're trying to do is we're just trying to reduce it down, and to do that you've got to put it in a saucepan, and you've got to put some sugar with it, a bit of water. Go, everything in the kitchen sink apparently around here. It's one of my better kitchens I've cooked in, that's for sure. So first of all I'm going to get it to the boil, and then I'm going to reduce it down to a simmer. All right, here we go. We got him out of the camp oven. He's cooled down a little bit. And I've also reduced my rosella there, and that stuff, and if you look at it, that's a ruby red. It's just a beautiful colour that it creates. And I'm going to drizzle it over the top, all right? Icing sugar. And that, my friend, is the best thing since sliced bread. There you have it. What a beautiful looking cake. Easy to make. Bush tucker on top. Normal ingredients underneath. Give that one a try next time you're out in the bush.